Hi and good evening, everyone. My name's Albert. This is Vlogs About Nothing. Earlier, I had some pad thai. It was phenomenal. Anyways, how are you guys? Is everybody good? Everybody good out there? For real? You guys all right? Your boy, I'm alive. I'm okay. As long as I'm posting these vlogs, you guys know I'm around in some sort of a way. Which is why I've also always publicly said that if you don't see an upload from me within at least 48 hours, something's probably wrong. That's all. I'm just saying, if anyone cares out there, as I hear crickets, just saying, just saying. All right. So, anyways, this is a whole part of my safety check regiment. It seriously is. I'm a public figure. I share my life. This is what it is. I understand that only some people watch, but hey, if you guys check on the videos and you go to popular and you let it sort there, it's pretty incredible what the channel's done actually. And so yeah, my life is pretty public and it is the way that it is, right? So I'm just saying that I do that for a reason, guys, okay? Because I want to be safe. I want to practice living my best life in the safest way possible. So it is important. It's imperative that I post videos. This isn't a monetized channel. I see no gain from it whatsoever, other than the priceless gain that I get from having the exposure on a daily basis to know that I'm doing a social welfare check. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have finally think got to a point where my schedule in life has shifted to a point that I can move forward and feel confident in doing so. It's been a journey trying to get a job. Honestly, it's been a journey. And I ended up at a spot, and then I ended up quitting that spot because that person was just an absolute Richard. And there's no amount of money in the world that can get me to work for anybody that is anything less than socially acceptable. So anything lower than that, I'm kind of not ever interested in for any amount of money. So there's that, right? And so it kind of takes me a while to find a place where I can be myself and work uninhibited and work in an atmosphere that promotes effective communication and supports its staff with the knowledge and resources that they need to get their job done. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be building burgers at Wendy's or selling Chinese food at Panda. I just want to do things the right way. And I want to be encouraged to do them the right way. And I want to have support to do things the right way so that people aren't cutting corners and that people get the kind of product that they pay an exorbitant amount of money for. And I'm about good business. You feel me? Like, so it's been fun to be employed by people that are younger than me. It is fun and interesting to see how people treat me, my bosses and stuff. I think it's always very interesting as an employee to really kind of have the opportunity to have a hybrid life where a lot of it is public and then the work part is still somewhat kind of private. But it's interesting in that it's not like I mind working for people that are younger than me. Obviously, I'm the loser. I'm not trying to shine any light where it doesn't belong as it concerns entry level employment. I understand what it is. When I was in my early 20s, I've been telling people what to do since I was like 11, okay? So I can't imagine being a 40-year-old guy and being told by an 11-year-old Albert back in 1998 what to do. You feel me? So again, it's never been about that because I've been on the opposite side of this coin. I haven't always been a middle-aged loser, right? Like seriously, like when I was 11, I was running paint crews for my dad and grandpa on commercial job sites that required a knowledge base of safety and managerial skills to make sure that my grandpa's employees were doing what they were getting paid to do. So, I mean, essentially, and as the oldest of five who grew up being responsible for his brothers and sister, um, I know a little bit about responsibility, and I know a little bit about being younger and trying to tell older people what to do, and that kind of disconnect that can sometimes happen. So just to be clear, it's never been about that. It's just I really like when I'm a dishwasher. I've been a dishwasher on a social experimental level for like about a decade now, and what I find is that I like people who treat the work like the lowest working class people with respect and dignity. That's who I like. Because the people that don't treat the hardest working, lowest paying staff how they need to be treated, which is like a colleague and a coworker and a human being, those are often the same people that I absolutely detest out IRL. These are, and that is somewhat an argument. Like that's how you become successful in this country by doing that. You feel me? Like, no, 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 I'm not about it. And so I'm about equal treatment. I talk to a 9 year old kid as I would a 20-year-old young person, in that never inappropriate, nothing that can't ever be effectively communicated. And remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So it's just a complex kind of cycle, honestly, to be at work and to be told what to do by people that are younger than you and to get paid so little to do it. Now, the little part in getting paid for it is again a symptom of a problem in society that must be addressed not through private employers but our federal government. It's not our private employers' job to increase living minimum wage. It's not their job. They should do it, but it's not their job. They don't have any incentive to do anything other than behave like a capitalist. Now, if there was an alternative and there was another option, um, then, I'm sure, or the enforcement of hiring wages as opposed to raising prices without increasing what fundamentally is always going to be the biggest cost in labor. So isn't that weird how you often hear about prices rising to the consumer as a result of shipping delays and all of these other completely uncontrollable external factors that affect the prices of actual products in a real free market? And then the fact that no one ever mentions the cutting of labor and how, labor is always the biggest cost of any business. And instead of, when we hear layoffs, we don't hear of things becoming cheaper. When you hear your local grocery stores laying off half of its staff, it's not like the customer is rewarded in that now the company doesn't have to pay half of their staff. They just are taking that money they would have been paying and pocketing it. So, I'm not really sure how all that stuff works, but I just know that my work situation is pretty good in life right now. I respect my management and my bosses, and I feel comfortable saying that. It's only been about a week, but it doesn't take very long to work with somebody, anybody, in any situation, and know whether or not you're going to be able to be a part of their existing team. And I really feel like I can be a part of these existing teams that I've seen at these establishments that I now work. So, I guess I had the biggest thing sort of out of the way, and now this week I can go into work sort of knowing that it's going to be okay, that I'm in a place where people are going to teach me what to do if I'm not doing it correctly without being weird about it, without being condescending or patronizing or infantilizing. Like, and again, that's cool. I don't care what you're paying me, but do you mind treating me with some respect? That's great. I'll take it. I'll take the respect. How much are you paying me again? Oh boy, what am I going to do? Anyways, that's not a private employer's problem, right? And it never will be. It's just Uncle Sam that we need to be hitting up to change the things that we so desperately need to see changed. And that's just kind of where I stand with that. So, yeah, my life's been going good. My sleep schedule is almost back onto where it needs to be, and my body is feeling pretty acclimated to the new kinds of stresses that I've brought upon it. And I only have my body to thank for that. You know, I wish I could like face myself and say thank you. Thank you for watching out for me. You know, I because I would. And that would be an interesting sort of real existential experience, wouldn't it? Anyways, that's the way my life's been going, you know, and so really no complaints and lots of stuff happening and moving forward. It's just real important to stay focused. And if there's one thing that I know how to do in life, it really is how to be focused. When I need to be focused and when I choose to be focused, it really is quite something. So you know, am still moving forward and still very focused on completing this year in the strongest way possible. I'm an endurance athlete, and this is the last leg of an extremely long run for me. And you better believe that I will be giving it all that I have before inevitably there is some kind of success. And I won't stop till it happens. So I really feel like the next few months may involve little to no sleep or some problems along the way as it concerns just trying to persevere and take care and maintain my body so that I can do the next 3 months. This year is mine. I am going to end this year the way that I began the 14th year of my life, which is just completely focused on changing my situation so that I can be in a better spot and I can actually do what I've publicly advocated for now going on about a half a year. The only thing that matters is being a better person. You feel me? And the way that, you know, we make our relationships and the way that we treat people. That's what's important. So I get it. It's cool. I'm fine with that. I can be respectful to people. I can absolutely um, applaud people that go out of their way to try to make the world a better place, even though we're so reminded every single day that people just sometimes are a little too much. They get a little too dramatic, you know, and that's okay. I guess they have problems, but we all have problems, and so I mean, I have a million problems right now. You guys want to hear me? What is it called? Trauma dump. You guys want to be trauma dumped on right now, right? Welcome to Vlogs About Nothing, where I'm going to trauma dump you for the next 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I like emo and stuff. You feel me? I sing a lot of emo, but I don't know if. Yeah, so I hope that everyone, I seriously hope that you guys are doing so good. I know that, again, for me, I'm just starting to get back to the kind of energy level that is appropriate for me. And this last weekend was tough. Like, this last weekend was tough. I wasn't expecting this last weekend to happen, but it did, and I dealt with it, and I'm here now, and that's good. And it's just going to happen again, at least for the next 12 weekends. So, yeah, your boy's got to put a smile on his face, go over there, perform my best, work with my team, and, you know, next thing you know, it'll be the end of the year, and my business partner and my roommate, both the same person, you know, will be right alongside me going over to see my brother for Christmas. So yeah, I talked to him earlier. What's up, my guy? If you get this far into my videos, which you should, because you're my brother, and I appreciate your support, dude. But I'm actually going out to see my younger brother out at the end of the year, and so that was just confirmed recently. And another big reason why I'm so focused is because I want to see my little brother. You know, he's got a husband or a fiance or a long-term boyfriend or something who's a real cool guy. And I also would like to catch up with him too. But my brother is the second oldest, and he lives in Chicago. So it seems like my roommate and I are going to be spending a part of our holiday season in Chicago, which is I again just I've been to Chicago before, so is my roommate, you know, but it's been a little while for me, and it's a really lovely city, and it's a beautiful city, and the people there are Chicagoanians or whatever. They're great people. I didn't ever meet. I really, between all the cultures and people that I met every time I went into Chicago, I never. It's not New Jersey, you know. No hate on New Jersey, but sometimes you guys are grumpy. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to checking out the 21st century Chicago, the Chicago where they don't own their own streets, and there's nice neighborhoods and some rough neighborhoods, and I'm gonna find out where they shot Shameless so that I can take a picture in front of the Shameless house. Is that bad? Is that bad that I want to do that? I love that show. Shameless. I'm a pro Shameless fan. It's too bad that that show is only on Netflix. Like, come on, Netflix. You know, all of your good shows, like, put them on DVD or something. I mean, I don't know. I want Shameless. No one wants to see whatever else is not currently being syndicated because you just want to shelve things. But, like, nah, Shameless was a good one. It was a good show. It was on Showtime, I think. So I'm not sure why it ended up on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? Why isn't Shameless on Hulu? Hulu, hey Disney, what's up? Why isn't Shameless on Hulu? I want to know. Anyways, you guys have a really good night, and honestly, again, it's really nice to catch up with everybody. I know that the videos don't do well for some time and then they get some traction, and that's just kind of how it works. But if you're catching this video in the future, happy Halloween, because we're in October. And pour one out for my grandpa too, whose birthday is October 4th and was my favorite person, other than my grandma that I lost. And so what's up, grandpa? If there's a heaven, dude, and you're up there, help a brother out, you feel me? Throw me some good vibes, dude. All right. Anyways, I hope that you guys are well, and it really is my grandpa's birthday, or it would have been on October 4th. So, happy birthday to you, old man. I love you and I miss you. So, I hope that you guys have a really good day, okay? And take care of yourselves. Until I see everyone tomorrow, peace out.